Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be trying out Demon King on Rat. So, hopefully this should go pretty well. I did try on floor 1, just sort of get a rough test. You can see I've tried him on floor 1 because I picked Rat this week and I've only got the first reward. He seemed quite decent. That's the reason why I want to keep testing him, because we see how far he can go, see if he can do floor 3 and see if he is good for it. As we recently had King of Dian, which, well, the last festival was King of Dian, and in my opinion they still are the best character to run on this team. Because, you know, they've got the healing, the insane AoE damage, good single target damage, and it's generally quite a good team. And you also get the HP bonus from Valenti, which is something you don't really be able to, you can't really test that nowadays because we get lots of humans, lots of unknowns, so you can't really test that, but now we can. So, gear-wise, we have Attack Crit Demon King, which I'm probably going to change to HP Defense, just because, I don't know, I just don't want it to be targeted, that's my problem. HP Defense Liz, HP Defense with resistance rolls Valenti, and then HP Defense Yorm, which is normal HP Defense gear. For card set, we're running the Rat card set, which means we get a 10% defense related stat boost whenever we had a food poisoning debuff on us, as well as just a basic 10% basic stat boost that we just get, which is kind of nice. And for links, I'm going to change King's Link, but apart from that, the links are fine. Let's get on with it. Here we are, now on to floor 1. Hopefully this should be quite easy. Of course, the final phase is always a little bit of a pain in the arse because debuffs. You need the specific debuffs to move it around to the right towers. But this should hopefully be fine. Start with Yorm's AoE, just give us a lovely defense boost. This debuff here only applies in the first phase, which is slightly sad. I wish it was more permanent, as in, like, it transferred to every phase. I'm pretty sure we do have debuffs that do that. But yeah, unfortunately it's just how it is, which is fine. It means the first phase, I guess, a little bit weaker. It's a permanent 10% all stat lower, which is kind of decent. It's useful. Cool, got some nice debuffs as well. It's not bad. I don't mind being debuffed, it's fine. It's going to go for Valenti, for Yorm for a bit, and then eventually it'll switch to Valenti. So I'll do this. I'll do this, I'll do this, and I'll give Demon King a shield, because Demon King didn't initially start with a shield because we don't have a full team of demons, which is fine. We still can get the buff. The buff, I believe, lasts for like 3 or 4 turns each, so it's not too bad. I don't think we can max out the buffs, we can at least get a few here. Damage is very good. That was really good damage. We go, now he's back to the middle. HP lowered, he's going to, I believe, stun someone, goes for Yorm, which is fine. More than welcome to go for Yorm. Yorm is quite bulky. That's going to start on Valenti, which is fine. How much HP? What's the damage cap on this thing? 40%. Okay, I'm pretty sure Demon King could just deal with it. I'll merge Yorm just because I can, and that should be all good. A little bit lackluster, but fair enough, I guess. One more turn. Oh no, we are going to get debuff now because I didn't move him. Okay, that's my own fault. But it's a-okay, because that happens sometimes when you're playing. It's fine, we've got a spare Valenti skill. There we go, that's fine. Valenti, I don't think can kill here. I will start moving for Valenti's ult. That's fine. She's not going to get it because she can get dissolve, but I might as well at least gain 2 ult gauge back. I can kill with Yorm now. Well, I kill with Yorm's ultimate. Because Yorm single target is pretty useful for next phase, and we don't have many actually damaging skills. No, I have the Liz skill. I'm fine with just doing this and then doing this. That should hopefully kill. If not, I believe I'm just going to waste this and then just move that so I get Valenti's ult anyway. So it's still a poison skill, because I don't really need poison skills now. There we go. First phase done. Took a little bit longer than what I'd like to have, but it is what it is. I haven't got any Demon King skills. Okay, got a Demon King skill. We'll do this. We'll just do this for now. I don't really need to do anything else. Don't really want to hit the other towers, so I don't really want to give it any stacks at the moment. Basically, this phase, if you hit the left or the right tower, it gets a buff. If you hit the middle tower, it does nothing. So you don't need to worry. Even when he moves to the left tower, you can only now hit the right tower, because now he's on the left tower. The middle tower does not give you any effects. When he gets 5 of these effects up here, gets I believe 100% or 50% attack related stat boost, and it is very strong. Well, it is of course 100% attack related stat boost, but yeah, it is very strong. Okay, is lowering my stats, which aren't good, but that's fine. Not lowering my stats, giving me the debuff. I'll do this. So this is the reason why I wanted the Valenti ult. It's really good damage. Even at 1-6, mine is 3-6, but even at 1-6, it's still really good damage. There goes 200k. And now Liz should also be able to do a lot, get a few more Liz stacks. There we go. Good damage. Liz got ultimate again. Start working on Demon King as well. I want to check out Demon King's stats. Of course, he's got none of his own buffs, but there's nothing he can do about that, really. 55k attack. It's okay. It's actually pretty average compared to everyone else's. It's not that much higher than, you know, these three. It's only 4,000 higher. Which is kind of crazy. I'm going to waste this just because he loses a stack and you get this effect, which does absolutely nothing because, once again, corrosion doesn't work on these bosses. And corrosion's a debuff as well. I'm pretty sure I can just kill with this. If not, I'll send this afterwards. I'm hoping this kills. Not bad damage. 421k. Demon King. Yeah, Demon King's AoE is definitely... If you don't have his buff, his AoE is definitely his damage dealing skill, which is unfortunate. I'll do this. I'll shield up. I'll waste this because I can't actually use that. I do need to start working on Valenti's ultimate though, because I do need it for the... I guess, not next turn, but the turn after. To move back to the middle again. Got Demon King's ultimate, which should do decent damage. Even at 1-6, I guess it'll probably not doing damage cap. I'm going to keep these AoE skills, because they're probably going to be my main source of damage. Valenti's ult, sorry, not Valenti's ult. Yorm's ult is also really useful as well, so I'm not going to waste it. Not debuffing me, because he hasn't got debuff skill yet. There you go, now he's playing it. I'll do this, I'll do this. I'll just move it like that. I'm just wasting these two, because I get Valenti's ult anyway, which is what I want. This is what I need now, to move back to the middle. And then that will remove the insane amount of HP and damage reduction it's got, which is what you need. There you go, Patience, which is pretty good. It's what you'd expect from a new character. These two aren't patiencing too well, but they're both really old characters. Valenti and Yorm are both old characters, even with all the stat boosts we've got. I'll check out the stats with one buff. It's okay, but the difference between one buff and like 3 buffs or even 4 buffs is a lot. It's about 140% crit damage, which is insane. Lifesteal's really good. Defense rate stats are quite good because of we've got Yorm boosting them as well. I'll pop this. It's not really going to be that useful, but I'm going to pop it anyway. I can waste these, waste this. I was going to waste that as well. I don't need it. I feel like it's just a waste to have in my hand. Not bad. I'm basically just playing this to get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, its damage is a little lackluster. Of course, this thing does have a lot of damage reduction at the moment. It's got 80%, which is a lot. It's now gone though, because we've just done the gimmick, which is good. I'm not taking much damage here. These two are still patiencing. These two aren't, but that's fine. These two are basically the taunts. Ulting Liz is, unfortunately, not what I would have liked. He literally could have gone for anyone else other than Liz and I would have been happy, but it seems like we're going to be starting with my team not on full health, which is not the best. But it is what it is. There you go. Yorm always does damage cap because it's Yorm. She does insane amounts of damage. Demon King, damage cap. Does AoE do damage cap to the middle one as well? Maybe. Could have been. Of course, you can't tell because it counts you killing every tower, including the tower the rat is standing on. But yeah, honestly, not bad. His AoE is really good. I feel like the second floor is where his AoE is really going to start to pick up and be really useful. Let's look at his damage. Yeah, really good. Really, really, really good. And now on to floor 2. Here we are, now on to floor 2. Should also be quite easy. No phase is really hard for floor 2. Floor 2 is all mainly about damage, which thankfully Demon King's AoE is really good at. Liz has got a little bit lower health than I would have liked, but there's nothing really I can do about that. We'll rush Liz's ult because next turn he's going to want to play weak point, so we'll play this, make sure we're ready, prepared. He might not even go for Liz. Liz got a nice chunk of bulk on her as well, so we should be fine in that sense. I can do this, and I'm probably then gonna AoE. Oh, I think I do just Liz ult. I do something like this. remove a debuff, which will then also give me an attack related stat boost, and we AoE so much damage we can do. I'll see what his turn 1 damage is like. It's not too bad. We're getting a nice few buffs as well from the team. Honestly, from turn 1 damage, that's pretty respectable. It's actually really respectable damage. What isn't respectable though is the insane amount of goddamn debuff skills I've got. I don't need them. They're really useless. Okay, it's going to keep targeting Liz until next phase, where like the targeting will reset and just pick the person with the lowest health. So I just need to be a little bit careful here. Can I just do this? I'm hoping this kills. Perfect, cool. I was hoping Liz was going to kill the left tower. She did. Demon King 389 is pretty low. Honestly, a little bit lackluster. But it's okay, I guess. I can now use the debuff skills, which are really useful. Because if not, they just sit in my hand and I can't use them. Okay, Liz is taking a little bit of a beating here, which isn't the best. Yeah, now he's just going to absolutely spam me with debuffs. What I can do, though, is give myself immunity to food poison. Which would be handy. I don't think this kills, but I'm basically going to set up for a kill. Oh my god, Yorm's damage is always so good. I'm always impressed by it every time. Every time I see it, even though I know what the number's going to be, it's always just so impressive. I'm popping these just to get the defense-related stat boost. This is going to say 20% defense-related stat boost. I didn't want to play it when there was 3 up, even though I would have got more defense. I would have got basically max stacks with 1 skill, but I didn't want to do that. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to kill her or not. Should be fine here now. I'll play the... I want to play all the debuffs. Preferably. Liz doesn't have 2 stacks, which isn't the best. I do want to kill though. How much HP you got? 500k. I don't think... I'm going to do... this. The reason I'm... Oh, I just wasted 2 Demon King skills. I just realised. I thought I played a Liz skill. I'm an idiot. Anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm tired. So I'm misplaying a lot. That's how it works, is my excuse. I guess I actually kind of have to play this, and I can play that as well. I'm hoping Demon King can just nuke him, unless his face has damage cap. He has damage cap, I forgot about that. That's fine. We'll just get rid of a bunch of debuffs. Do a bunch of damage to every tower. He may not move, because it's poison, he's standing on the poison tower, but then he could also just move to wherever tower he feels like. Okay, we got this anyway, which is actually perfect. It gives me sort of a grace period to do whatever I need to get done. Which means I can sort of start chip damage. I'm keeping a poison skill. I know I can get Valenti's ult, but I might as well just wait. I'll keep the skill instead. I can actually use the skill and the ultimate and the skill to do even more damage, which is definitely what I was thinking about. Move that to the middle, which is actually the best bet. I do get debuffed because of it, but that is still fine because now both the side towers are dead. I'm also now going to go for maximized damage. I also do want to start working on another Yorm ultimate because that's going to be really handy for the next phase. There we go. We'll get rid of many of the debuffs on my team. Get the final stack of Yorm as passive. Now we have a 30% defense rate stat boost from Yorm, which is really handy, as well as a 28% all stat boost, which in total is a 58% defense rate stat boost with her passive and with both parts of her passive together, which is really useful, especially because this phase, the third phase of the second floor, it's crazy, insane. It's got really high crit damage, insane crit chance, just a general pain to deal with. I kind of wish this was useful. It's kind of just useless. Removing a buff is okay, but it doesn't really have buffs. It has, like, I think 2 phases have buffs. And that's like phase 2 of floor 3 and phase 1 of floor 2. That's it. Sorry. Phase 2 of floor 1. That's what I meant to say. I've got them mixed around. The AoE. This AoE, I'm keeping that then. I think I'm just fine with chucking out these Liz skills, really. Well, if I play a Valenti skill, it's not going to kill, I'm going to be honest. So if I played the other Yorm skill, I don't think Liz is even going to kill. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we got another grace period, which is actually really handy. I can get rid of some other skills I don't want. I should start also pushing Demon King's ultimate for next phase, so we can just nuke it and get a nice chunk of damage immediately out there. Also get the guarantee mark as well, which is a 20% all-stat boost, because there's only one tower, so you can only land on one tower. There we go. Something I will do is we'll do something like this, a waste Vigilante ult because I'm not going to need it, and then this. Next turn, I don't get Demon King's ult next turn, but I get it the turn after. I believe we also get rid of the, also get rid of Dissolve, that's on Liz, which is handy. She still got that, which is fine. She did lose a little bit of health, but that's okay. It's fine, to be honest. Okay, don't really want Demon King losing his ultimate, because that would be the whole purpose of me doing this. I'm going to do this. With this team, so with Liz's buff, defense-related stat buff, and Yorm's passive, you get a lot of defense, like a crazy amount of defense. That makes characters even like Valenti, who don't really have the best defense-related stats, to be able to tank quite nicely. Damage is really good. His AoE is definitely where he shines. Single target is, I'm not going to lie, quite lackluster. It does sort of require on the fact of the enemies being debuffed, and they having the pitch black curse on them, which, it's okay, I guess. It's just a little bit iffy. At least in my opinion, it's a little bit iffy. Well, I can't do it because I got a skill on. I'll apply it to him. Might as well. I don't really care if she loses her ultimate. Because she's got no ult gauge anyway. Well, she's going to have 2, but I'm pretty sure she's going to lose 2. There we go. Demon King kills. He's also got a buff as well now, because he had a thing last turn. He had a shield last turn. I think that is damage cap. I want to say that is damage cap. I would like some more AoEs with him. Okay, we are... Okay. Her getting stunned is probably the better bet. Better than Liz being stunned. His shield tanks really nicely, though. Which is really nice. Because normally, sometimes shields don't really tank too well. Also, the passive heal is crazy. We'll do this. He's just ulted me, so I can just sort of trigger the full heal. I'm completely fine with triggering the full heal at this point. So I've really ulted with Demon King first to get another stack. Now he's got max stacks of his passive. Because he had 2 buffs because of 2 shields, and then I played his ult, which gave him an additional 2 more swords. So now he's got 4, which is the cap he can have. It's kind of crazy, like each one gives you a 15% attack related stat boost, so even like not pulling a shield every turn and not having a full set of demon allies really does handicap him quite a bit. Because now his attack's 103k, you know, it was 55k, and now it's 103k. Like, that's how crazy the boost is. I'm going to do something that I really like to do, and that is your ult farm, because it is just really broken. Her damage is so consistent that it is worth it to just farm her ultimate. There we go. And then buff up again, and then we play another skill again, which then gives me her ult again. That's the reason why it's so broken. There we go. Yorm is one of those characters that, like, she was very well designed for this, which is good. Zenny was okay. Because you had to use, whatever his name was, Glocks, which wasn't the best. LR Glocks wasn't the best. Even though he's an LR, his damage was still subpar at best. We'll do this. I don't think this is killing. It might land the kill. Oh, it may. Demon King is quite buffed up at the moment. And it does. I think he has damage cap, which is pretty good. But honestly, it's not bad. His AoEs are really good. His single target's a little bit lackluster, but they're only lackluster because he doesn't have his buff consistently. If he had his max buffs consistently, which is what you can do in basically all content where he's got mono demons or PvP, it's not bad. It's honestly not bad. It's just his AoE. When he's not on a team, his AoE is crazy good still, which is what you would like to see. And now on to floor 3, the final and ultimate test. Here we are, now on to the final floor of Rat. Hopefully should be okay. Demon King's quite decent, AoE damage-wise, which is sort of what you need on this. It's sort of what you want and what you don't want at the same time. I'm going to immediately start rushing an ultimate, because that is what I want at the moment. I'm going to buff up, just to make my team a little bit bulky. And we should be all good. So now I'm going to pop my ult next turn. He's going to move to whatever tower he wants to, which is understandable. That's how it works. I probably should have saved the buff skill instead. Okay, he's going for Yorm, which isn't the best, as you can see, because this thing does a lot of damage now. Which is fine. This should full heal everyone, because we do have to deal with the debuff still. I'll see if I can get Yorm's ult, not next turn, but the turn after. Yeah, Demon King's damage is like really good. Its single die is okay. Of course, he moves to the tower I don't want him to move to, which is fine. Yeah, that damage is crazy. It's really irritating. We are going to get petrified next turn as well. So what I am going to do is I'm actually going to move him to the correct tower. I'll give myself the defense boost. I'll move him to the correct tower now, and then I will get Yorm's ult in the process, which would be really handy. We are going to get petrified, so hopefully it does either break Liz's petrify or Valenti's petrify, so I can remove the petrify off my team. But yeah, damage is good. There we go, not bad. 308k from Valenti is not bad at all. Go, a lovely set of buffs from Liz. Everyone gets petrified as I expected. He breaks it immediately, which is really useful. Do lose my attack rate stat boost with Demon King though, which is not the best. I'm gonna apply the effect. It doesn't do anything. I'll just do that. Yormol. This is the AoE, which is good. That's what I want. I don't mind him juggling between the middle and the right tower. It's just don't want him on the left tower. Left tower, if he stays on it for more than a turn, you get a permanent 50% attack related stat lower, and it does not go at all. You can get past the next phase, it still does not go at all. Good damage. Of course, it moves back to the middle, why wouldn't it? Okay, I do have to just play ults now to get it to move, because unfortunately I just don't have the skills to get it to move. I do technically have a poison skill, but it doesn't count because it is also an ultimate as well. Do this, get her ult. Start working on chip damage on the boss itself. Hopefully it does just move. I don't want to have to keep wasting ultimates. Go on, move back to the right tower. Thank you. Perfect. Now I just don't mind wasting skills. I'll waste these three here because they're not bad. They're not the best, but they're definitely not bad. He's going to petrify my team next turn. He's an all-stat lowered, so he can just quite easily hit my team. That's fine. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Not going to Yorm ult because he's just going to remove the buff, so it'll just be a waste. That should also hopefully kill this tower as well. It may even actually kill the rat itself. We'll find out. No, I don't think damage cap is 40%. And this Yorm AoE does basically no damage because it's a 76% multiplier, which is nothing. Demon King? Yeah. Nearly killed it. Not bad. Comes back. Now he's got a 10% all-stat lower. Which can stack not infinitely. I think maybe it can. It can stack quite a bit to a point where he's doing no damage to you. This is quite a good stalling phase, if you need to stall. Cool, I'm completely A-okay with this. That's completely fine with me. He's healed a lot back though, which is a huge pain. So I'll play this, I'll move, and then I'll play this. So this will remove Petrify of everyone, because playing a skill with Valenti removes a debuff off your team. Now unfortunately we're in this sort of like stall stage, we might have to stall for a bit, because it heals so much. There we go, now it loses 10% all stats again. This is the longest phase. Because he heals so much. Like yeah, there's a million health he just healed. I might just pop Yorm's ult. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop Yorm's ult. Because I can do something like this. Because what's your damage cap? Was it like 30%? 33%. I don't think Yorm's doing enough to hit another damage cap, I'm not gonna lie. I'll do this. Hopefully Demon King can pick up the slack. So you'll say like 23% or something. He should be able to do that, right? He's got like a HP boost from Liz. Sorry, he's got the attack related stat boost from Liz. He's got 2 stacks of his own passive. Nope, he does 20%. Honestly, it's kind of sad how much he does rely on demons. I don't think I've ever tried out a character that relies so heavily, so much on their own race. Like Mael was really good, even though you only wanted goddesses and you've only got Liz on the team. You know, who else was good? basically all the solo leveling characters, even though they only had one ally, that was technically their own race. You know, Beru had Yorm, Valenti had Sunju and Char as well, when I tried out both of them. I'll waste this because I don't really want the debuff on me. It's like juggling, like, do I really want to waste an ultimate? Well, I sort of have to waste the ultimate, because if not, I don't really get the damage done. It's the sad reality of this character. Of course, once again, when it comes to when he's got better teammates in the future, yes, you'll be able to do other content, but Rat is one of those pieces of content where you are stuck to a certain team, a certain layout, and all you can do is change out your DPS. That's all you can really do. You know, you don't really want to change out Liz because you need the healing, you're not really going to change out Valenti because you need the shock, you need the poison, and you're not going to change out Yorm because she provides so much. Actually, probably more than Valenti is how much she provides, which is crazy to think about. I'm going to start, like, smashing up this tower. I'm okay with Liz healing here. And then I'll go for a punch. No, I'll save the punch. I just want to kill this tower. Also, I can get Yorm's ult again, which is kind of handy. That's what I wanted. I want Yorm's ult again. It's so useful. Damage is so consistent. Even she does more on a single target than our new festival. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. She's a support character, and she's old. She's doing more than Demon King with a single target at level 1. And she's got no effect. It's the crazy thing. He's just so reliant on his effect, and when his effect isn't in play, he loses a lot of his use, which is sad. Yeah, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Oh yeah, I'll single target that tower. I was going to save it until I mocked them with the Demon King ability, so I do 150% more damage, which isn't really that much anyway. Let's be real, it's not really going to be doing incredible amounts of damage. That's impressive. That's actually impressive. It's a lot better than what I was expecting it to be. Cool, now he's on the right tower. Now I can kill the 2 side towers. I can't use any Yorm skills, which is fine, but I can just cleanse her, so that's not a problem. What I think I do a little bit of this. This. I know this kills, and I know that this can clean up just in case. So I'm playing both the Liz skills solely to just heal my team, and it's decent AoE damage. It's just quite nice. This also gives Demon King a shield, which didn't do much damage. And then Yorm absolutely nukes that tower. And now it's just this tower left. So this tower has a 10% damage cap, so when he's on this tower he gets a 10% damage cap, which is kind of irritating. Actually, I think he's a 10% damage cap in general. But he plays a stance like every other turn, which is a little irritating, I'm not going to lie. But it is what it is. I do have a lot of cleansers, which is kind of handy on this phase. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. I'm going to save this ability, because next turn what he's going to do, he's going to apply a debuff immunity buff to himself, which I'm pretty sure I can remove with this. I'm not sure if it says that it can be removed or not. But we'll find out. We'll find out. So he's going to do the same thing again, so I can pop the Demon King ability, pop these 2, pop the Liz ult, get Yorm's ult then for next turn, which is also handy. The gimmick on this phase, basically, is he gives himself this. He gives himself food poisoning, which is a 15% max HP lower. Can I remove it? I can remove it. Okay, that's cool. And yeah. Play the healing at the end so everyone heals at least. There we go, it's not much damage at all. Demon King. It's okay damage. There we go. Then I have a second stack of food poisoning. There we go, he's got a second stack now. That's the one character I just didn't want him to stun, because she's probably the most useful character I have at the moment. I do have to Liz heal because it's decided it wants to attack Yorm. I don't understand the AI sometimes. Like, it'll be completely fine for ages, and all of a sudden it will just like, okay, now I'm going to target this one character for no in particular reason. Do this. And I'll move the Valenti skill. That's fine. It's not the best damage, but it'll do. Liz is okay. I'm pretty sure it dies this turn to corrosion. No, it doesn't. Maybe it dies next turn. Because 45%, it's going to lose 45% of its max health. Which is a lot of health to lose. But there you go, look at all that health it just lost. Lost a lot of health. Sadly, I don't have Yorm's ult or a cleanse, so my team's also going to take an ungodly amount of damage here. I can just do this. I'm going to waste a single tire. It's practically useless. Valenti kills it. That's fine. Do I lose the ult gauge still? I don't lose the ult gauge. Okay, that's really good. That's really, really, really good. Okay. I think I apply the mark. I haven't got the best luck at the moment for skills, for just the general skills in my hand. I'll pop the ultimate first, then I pop this, then I pop this. These have a damage cap, don't they? They do. Okay, so that means I can ult with Demon King as well. I just need to keep farming Yorm's ult at this point. I didn't get Liz's ult, but I didn't have any Liz skills, so I'm just going to have to put up with the fact I don't have Liz's ult for next turn. But as long as I'm getting the damage off, I don't really care. Of course, he always goes to the bad tower, because that's just how this run's going. And I just get a full hand of debuff skills. How did the game know I only wanted debuff skills? This game can be quite painful sometimes. I'm going to have to play for max hand space. I just have to play for max hand space. There's nothing else I can really do. I can do decent damage in the process because of Valenti. And Valenti's skills. The release effect is pretty useful. Does damage based on the initial damage, so now this one's even going to do even more than the previous one. Yeah, look at that. 1.4 million! That's like, actually really good. It's like on par with the Demon King AoE. There we go, there's Petrify, which isn't the best. Does break Demon Kings though. Can I have an AoE? That's not what I meant by an AoE. Oh, come on, game. Give me what I want. And that is for you to just disappear off the face of the planet. Stupid rat. It's irritating as hell. Okay, we've killed the irritating tower. He can't move because we didn't play an ultimate skill. We've got Demon King shield. He's going for Demon King, which is actually really good because you can now see his shield in action. Kind of underwhelming, but it's okay. It's fine. You know, he's not here for his shield. If he was here for his shield, I would not be running him on this team, and I wouldn't be running him on this Demonic Beast in general. I guess I just do this, really. I'm just going for chip damage. Like, Valenti's going to be just really useful for chip damage. My team hasn't taken enough damage to be warrant healing. I'm not going to play the Valenti, Yorm ult because he's going to ult me next turn, and then I'm going to lose my buffs, which is not what I want. Food poisoning. So the way this works is I'm going to get grave food poisoning. There we go. What that grave food poisoning does is for every grave food poisoning you have, or every character that has one, so if there's 4 characters, you get 4 effects. If there are 3 characters, you only get 3 effects. And what that does is it will remove the amount depending on how many characters have at least one of these grey effects. So it doesn't matter if you've got like 6 on each of the grey ones, it'll only go down 1 per character. But it's okay. It is a-okay indeed, because he fell for my trap, and I get Yorm's ult. I can infinitely farm Yorm's ult. Which is huge. Because Yorm's ult is not only really good damage, but the effect of it, the detoxification effect, which gives me full immunity to food poisoning, whether that be grey or red, is broken. It's really useful. There you go, so now it's going to come back and it's going to lose 4, and then there we go. Can also waste some Valenti skills as well if I need to. Yeah, the damage is going to start to get a little bit crazy now. Why Yorm? She's done nothing wrong, come on. Passive healing from Liz is going to be really clutch here. I am going to... No, I'm not going to mock it yet. I'll mock it when I want to do damage with the single target, because if not, the single target is just going to wet noodle hit. To maximize damage, I also do this as well. I don't think I really need to play the Yorm skill. I don't think it's going to kill her. We still got we still got the detoxification, which means we're not going to take too much damage. I think I just push for Demon King's ult here. So you see, like, Yorm is... Sorry, Valenti is almost so powerful. I feel like Valenti and Yorm are such a good... Well, these character designs that we've done are so good. Look at that damage. Level 1 AoE. Better than Demon King. Sadly, it's better than Demon King. Oh, God. But it's not all bad. Okay, now we have 2 effects, which is fine. Taking some more damage, but Valenti can tank... Sorry, not Valenti. I keep calling it Valenti. Yorm can tank this. Yorm is very good. Yorm's actually one of my favourite original characters they've ever made. Because I just think she's cool. She's not really that relevant in the actual Ragnarok story, but she's just cool. And same with Miguel though, but that's because Miguel's actually got, I don't know, some sort of personality. I feel like the rest of them are just sort of very generic characters. There we go, he's going to come back, he's going to ult me. He's going to ult me. There we go. Don't start losing my buffs. He's then going to... Ooh, can you AoE, please? I don't think I can kill with just... Okay. Liz main DPS, I guess. I can't cleanse with Liz either. Because I don't have any cleanse skills. But we should be fine. We can kill next time. Oh, Liz clutches up here and somehow does like a lot of damage. No, she does about 5% a hit. This is fine. He comes back. He's still lost the stacks. He's got a lot of health still. He passively regenerates. I think he's got like something to do with his defense. Like he passively heals X amount compared to his defense, which is it's fine. Shouldn't lose anyone though. Yep, barely. Thank you, Yorm, for holding on. That's what 18 million box CC does to you. Oh yeah, the tower he's on actually increases all stats, and then he has like, yeah, some hidden passes, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, we clutch up here, so we'll do Demon King effect. We'll then do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we win. Easy. Everyone's got attack related stat boost, we then get a damage increase from Yorm's ultimate, and then Demon King should be able to nuke it. So 1 million's damage cap-ish. Yeah, and he did damage cap. It's good. He's not bad. Would I say like pick him over like any other character? I wouldn't pick him over Demon King. Demon King Melee, sorry. I would not pick him over like Mazino, even though the Mazino team's a little bit gimmicky. I still wouldn't pick him over Mazino. I wouldn't pick him over Mael, the Dark Mael, and I would not pick him over King and Diane, which are currently, in my opinion, the best characters for it in the game. Generally, he's quite mid. His damage is okay. He does heavily rely on the fact of you having that effect that does come with his talent, which is not bad, but it's still, the damage, even with it, is not that good. It's very inconsistent. Of course, it's not his problem. It's more or less he's very reliant on having demon allies and being able to get his shield, and having his shields removed so he gets the buff. But when there's only one demon on the field, it's not that best. It's not really that good for him. But generally, it's better than what I was expecting. I was expecting to struggle, but his AoE does really come in clutch. It's actually really good. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.